While Louisiana's Republican delegation blamed Democrats for the possibility of a shutdown,
Democrats are forcing us down that path.
At Gretna's VFW Hall Tuesday, Navy veteran Gary Duncan said any impact would be worth it.
I'm ready to sacrifice for that. I hope the Democrats stick to their gun.
Others were more worried. The Department of Veterans Affairs says VA healthcare would not be affected if the government does shut down at midnight Wednesday. But other services, like programs that help them transition into civilian life, will be.
I believe that we're going to have families thrown into even more harsh poverty levels than the military currently has.
Tracy Riley is a volunteer who works with veterans and served in the Army herself. She's concerned about the long-term impact of veteran services like those being paused.
Veterans who have been waiting 40, 50, 60 years to be approved, we're going to have more of that.
A shutdown would also impact federal employees. Terrence Johns works for the USDA. He was furloughed during the last shutdown 7 years ago.
You would think that debt holders would understand, hey, you're on furlough and all of that, but a lot of us had to go out and pick up extra jobs during that time frame.
He also remembers his colleagues deemed essential workers who had to do their jobs without pay.
Try to make ends meet while having to expend the cost of driving to work every day and all those costs associated with child care and all those things that are going on while they're showing up to work.
That shutdown would end up lasting a record 35 days.
Hopefully that won't happen again, and we'll get some sort of resolution and those employees will be back working.
Something many agree with.
Somehow in the 11th hour, they always pull through.
Rachel Handley, WWL Louisiana.
The EPA published a list of what would and would not be affected by a shutdown. Now, it does say that a emergency disaster and response would continue. Now, we asked if that includes a cleanup at last month's explosion site at Smitty's in Roseland. And we're still waiting to hear back from them on that. And we're going to have more on Smitty's in just a minute. But first, we want to let you know about a New Orleans mayoral forum that's happening tonight that you'll be able to watch on WWL+. It's happening at UNO starting at 6, and it's focused on flooding and coastal restoration. Download the free WWL+ streaming app to watch it live.